Hi, welcome back to Foodie Friday at the Balk Springs Library. I'm Miss Teresa. This is where we make easy recipes for teens, adults, or your whole family. So if you're ready, let's get started. Alright guys, so we're going to make vegetarian enchiladas only using Dollar Tree items. So I have a bag of Spanish rice. This is a microwave one. I have a block of pepper jack cheese. Don't use the shredded cheese. It's not real cheese and it won't melt, okay? I have a can of refried beans. I have a can of green chili, the green enchilada sauce, sorry. I have a dill rotel. And I got this off of TikTok, and the lady's username was Dollar Tree Dinners. I don't know her name. I do apologize about that. She used frozen corn. My Dollar Tree did not have frozen corn, so I'm going to use canned corn. I'm just going to drain it very well. She also used flour tortillas. I like corn tortillas for my enchiladas, so I got the corn tortillas, okay? All of this together cost me $8.25. So that still leaves $8.75. So that still leaves $1.25 for you to get a bag of frozen vegetables. So all this for a family of 4 would cost you $10 or less than $10 if you didn't do a side, okay? So for this, we're going to microwave our Spanish rice according to directions. We're going to open up some canned goods and drain them, and then we'll be right back to assemble, okay? Alright guys, so we're back. I have everything opened up. As you can see, I shredded the cheese and I warmed up the rice, so everything's ready to go. Also, with the corn tortillas, please steam them for at least 30 seconds in your microwave. That way it makes it more pliable without them breaking, okay? So we are going to assemble our enchiladas. We're going to be able to get at least 8 out of this. And the reason why I'm doing this Dollar Tree meal is because, let's face it guys, times are tight, budget's stretched, and if you can make something for less than $10 for a family of 4, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Or you're a college student, you could do this in your dorm room and in a little toaster oven, and that way you can make your meal plan stretch further, okay? So we just put on a layer of refried beans, and we're not doing anything to this as far as seasoning goes. We're taking it straight out of the containers, okay? So we just followed the directions on the rice. We microwaved it for 90 seconds. And since it is a corn tortilla, they're smaller, so you don't need to fill them too well. But you do want a pretty good amount in there because this is your dinner after all, you know. A layer of corn and a layer of, or just make a mess, Teresa, a layer of rotel. Now with this, you're going to roll it up, and like I said, it's going to be pretty hefty, but you want to try to get it as tight a roll as possible. Move corn. And normally you would put enchilada sauce down on your pan. Because we only have the 1 can, we are not going to do that this time. But I did put a little oil down here. I swear I'm just making a mess today. Pardon me. So that way they won't stick. So we have our enchilada, and we're just going to place it right there, okay? So we're going to continue this process until we get this whole pan full. So we'll be right back. I have 10 enchiladas in my pan, and I still have at least half of my ingredients. So really you could make like at least 20 of these enchiladas, okay? So there's more than enough to go around. Sorry, that was my rolling station. There's more than enough food to go around to feed you or your family or your doormate or your buddies or an after school snack. And the thing about this is so great is that everything was already pre-done. So really the only thing you have left to do is add the sauce, cheese, and put it in the oven. We're going to put it at 400 degrees for 20 minutes, okay? So we have our enchilada sauce. And I drained my rotel into my enchilada sauce. So, because I did not want anything to go to waste. We're just going to pour this on. Alright, so there's still sauce left in here if you needed to make this stretch. And you don't have to make it as saucy on the top. But that's up to you. Just spread it around. So like I said, you could easily get 2 batches out of this, okay? So this is my cheese. We're just going to sprinkle this on top. And yes, I did use the green sauce instead of the red. That's just my preference. You can do it however you want to do it, okay? Clean up my side. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the oven at 400 degrees for 20 minutes. It's actually a toaster oven, but you know, you use whatever you got. And then, you know, like I said, there's cheese left over. If you were going to make this for a double batch, I would get another block of cheese and maybe another can of sauce. Outside of that, you really don't need much more than that, okay? So we're going to put this in the oven. And like I said, if you combine this with a side like a deal of frozen vegetables, you could feed your entire family for $10. So, and I know being a mom of 3 big boys, we try to make everything stretch as far as we can. So I'm going to go put this in the oven and we'll be right back. Alright guys, that's our enchiladas, our veggie enchiladas. They're just out of the oven. Nice golden brown. With the sides, the extras I was telling you that we had earlier, I just combined them in a bowl. I combined the enchilada sauce, the refried beans, and the extra cheese to make a side of refried beans. And then the extra rice, corn, and rotel, I combined all that to make a little Tex-Mex rice. So there you go. You have a complete dinner for a family of 4 for less than $10. I hope you enjoy, and if you like this, make sure you comment, share, subscribe, and we will be testing a couple more of the Dollar Tree menus, our Dollar Tree items, to see how well they bake off, okay? Until next time. Thank you for joining us for this edition of Foodie Friday. I hope you had fun making the recipe. Remember to like, follow, share. We love seeing your creations. Also, if you're a local restaurant in the Box Springs Mesquite area and like to be featured on one of our programs, please contact the Box Springs Library. We'd love to have you as a featured guest. And until next time, bon appetit.